Here is a super quick overview of all my groceries from Walmart for the month of March. If you want to see the first half of my haul, which is most of my haul for my once a month grocery shopping, I do that at Aldi. I'll link that video up here for you guys. This is just the rest of the stuff I needed to fill in for the month. I do want to talk to you guys for 2 seconds about things that you're not going to see here and basically why. When I put in my Walmart grocery pickup earlier this morning, it wanted to ship a couple things to my house again. I opted out of that. I don't want to do that. Not into it. A couple of things they told me that they didn't have. I planned on running in after I picked up this stuff and going in and getting those things, but I looked to my back seat. Both of my kids were asleep, so I opted not to do that. I'm gonna run back and just pick up the last couple of things that they weren't able to put in this pickup order, which was things like toilet paper, wipes, a box of pull-ups, and food coloring. All in all, I think it's gonna be right around like $50 or $60 worth of things. So I'm just gonna add that onto the total of things that are already here on this table. My Aldi grocery haul that I did yesterday came to $223. This Walmart haul that's sitting in front of me on my table physically right now came in at $180. Plus, I'm gonna say another $75 worth of items just to give myself some wiggle room. That's gonna put me at $478 for the entire month, which means I'm basically gonna sit $80 under budget this month. We have not had to run back to the store in the middle of the month for anything lately. You're not gonna see any milk on this table because we had a big snowstorm that ran through about a week ago, and I still have 3 gallons of milk sitting in my fridge, and I'm just not gonna have to go back for a mid-month haul at all this month, which makes me excited, which means I'm gonna save $80 off my grocery budget this month, which makes me really happy. So now I'm just gonna walk through all of the groceries. This is my bread section. I got 5 loaves of Great Value honey wheat bread. That's what we prefer. I did get 4 loaves of honey wheat bread from Aldi. I like to split them between the 2 stores. That way I'm not buying 10 or 11 loaves of bread just from one store. So that's why I do it that way. I got 3 things of hamburger buns here. I meant to get these at Aldi, but I don't know if I didn't see them or if I just forgot. I completely walked past them. So I just bought them at Walmart instead. I paid a little bit more for them, but here we go. I have 3 of those for the month. We're doing Sloppy Joe's, hamburgers, and shredded chicken. So all of those will be for those meals, and I'll have leftovers for sure. And I got a thing of these big sub rolls. These are 6-inch sub rolls. There are 24 of them in here. This comes in under $4. It's one of my favorite things that I get from Walmart. I will freeze these. These freeze amazing. I will keep probably 6 out at a time, use them throughout the week, and then keep the rest of my freezer, pull another 6 out, and I'll have them all month long. They're one of my favorite things. I'm loving these. We're gonna do some deluxe, really fancy like sandwiches, either for my husband to bring to work or for whatever. I'm restocking our little packets here. We do one of these with dinner every single night for the kids, and this is a lot cheaper than juice. I know it's not as healthy, but this is what we tend to do. Just because it's sugar-free, I know it does not mean it's good for you. That's not why we do them, but our kids really like these. I got a raspberry lemonade. That's one of our favorites. Another go-to is the pink lemonade, and then I got a thing of fruit punch, and these will last us beyond this month for sure, but we restocked those, and we'll have those back for dinners. A 5-pound bag of broccoli florets. We go through pretty much a whole bag just like this every single month. This is the only vegetable I needed to restock. Otherwise, my freezers are pretty well stocked of corn and peas and green beans and all that stuff. I got 2 4-pound boxes of spaghetti. If you watch my Aldi haul, I talked about how I completely ran out of all my pasta, so I'm trying to get a couple extra boxes on the shelf again this month, so that's why I have 2 of these. My grocery budget would have been a lot lower if I didn't get these 2 cuts of meat I'm going to be talking about, but I decided to get a stew beef. This came to $16.36. It's right over 2.5 pounds, 2.7. I'm going to make this into 2 separate meals. We're going to do beef and broccoli with one and Mongolian beef with the other half. We're probably going to do that tonight because it's already thawed and it's ready to go. I also opted to get a chuck roast here. I'm going to do the roast with the peppercini peppers. I've never made one before, so we're going to give that a try. This also came to $16.68, so. And I'll probably get a couple meals out of this. Most likely I'll split it in half and we'll eat it 2 times, so that makes me feel a little bit better about splurging on 2 things of beef. Aldi still had no lunch meat, so this is what I'm going to do. I got one thing of honey turkey breast. I also got a twin pack of rotisserie chicken and then honey ham. These have 2 separate packs in here. I'm going to put 1 pack in my fridge, 1 pack in my freezer. Same with our ham here. And this should be enough lunch meat to last us the entire month. And once this runs out, we'll just rely on peanut butter and jelly or peanut butter and honey, peanut butter and apple butter, all those things. Something you almost never see in my grocery haul is chips. But we've been struggling with lunches and weekend lunches specifically, so I figured having a couple bags of chips would be nice. And also we do family nights once a week, usually on a Friday or Saturday. We do family night once a week in this house. Usually it's on a Friday or a Saturday, just depending on schedule. And we always do a snack. During that, for a long time, like a really long time, we did popcorn. Then when we needed a break, we did ice cream sundaes. And now we're all wanting to switch it up again. So I figured if I got 3 big bags of those party-sized chips, we could do chips and stuff. Family nights usually consist of like a board game, a movie. Maybe we'll play like the Nintendo Switch together or something, but we always need snacks. So I got a couple bags, and those will be either for Friday night snacks or they'll go along with lunches, whatever. But I got 3 bags of those just for something new. I got 2 things of mayo. We're gonna do tuna casserole a couple times this month for lunches, so needed those, plus for sandwiches and things we go through. We needed enough mayo. The 3 things of yogurt we usually get, I did 1 strawberry. We've been really enjoying having a strawberry one, and then 2 of the vanilla yogurts. That tends to be enough to get us through the month. So 3 things of yogurt. We also use these for smoothies, but we use these for sides, for breakfast, lunches, snacks. Even the kids love yogurt. A 3-pound thing of sour cream. This is what we go through a month, but we also bake with it, and it gets used in a lot of different meals, so we go through a lot of sour cream. These SpaghettiOs are going to be another just to have on the shelf lunch item. There are 4 cans in here. I can't remember the price on this. I'll put it up on the screen. I didn't think it was terrible. I meant to get these at Aldi, but they didn't have any. So this is what I got. 8 cans. This will last us a long time. It's just something to have on the shelf for the kids. Like if me and my husband are eating leftovers for lunch or something, they can have a can of SpaghettiOs, and that's just gonna be that. I had to get a couple specialty ingredients for a couple new meals I'm trying. So I had to get a Thai red curry paste for a red curry soup I'm gonna be trying. It basically looks like a red curry pho or a red curry ramen. And I think my kids and my husband will really like that. So I needed that. I completely ran out of bay leaves, and I use these so often, so I had to repurchase this. These are those peppercini peppers for the roast. I did not realize I got this big of a jar, but I guess that's okay. I will find other things to use these in. I decided to get a big thing of taco seasoning. We go through this so fast, and this was, I think it was under $6. It was 5 something, so I figured it's worth the price just to have and not have to worry about if I have taco seasoning for all the meals that we use it for. I needed some rice vinegar for a couple of the like Asian style meals I'm going to be doing this month with all of that stew beef. So I needed this. I've never used this before, so I'm a little nervous, but we'll see how this goes. I got 2 things of our gourmet nacho cheese. We're going to be doing crunch wraps this month, and I know when my husband sees that we have these in the house, plus we have tortilla chips, he's going to want nachos. So I got 2, one for the actual meal I planned and another for the impulse meal we're probably going to eat this month. So I got 2 of those. I got 4 of these pizza sauces. These are my favorite pizza sauce. They sell them in a small jar and in a big jar. I thought I was getting the big jars, but they must have just increased the price on these. It's 14 ounces. This will still be enough, I'm pretty sure, to make my pizzas and stuff. So I'm not super upset about it, but we really like this. There's no sugar or aspartame or anything in it. It's pretty decent ingredients. Tomato puree, water, tomato paste, less than 2% of soybean oil, salt, spices, natural flavorings, citric acid. So it's not super clean, but it's not super gross either for a pizza sauce. So I got a couple of those. I think this is what I need to get through the month. If not, I do have some different sauce on my pantry shelf, so I think this will be enough to get me through. 3 3-pound bags of Halos, so 9 pounds of Halos. We rely super heavily on fruits and vegetables for snacks for our kids, and then we bake pretty much everything else. All of our cookies, cakes, cupcakes, brownies. We make all of that in-house, and that's how I keep my grocery. But usually we go through about 9 pounds of cuties and probably 12 pounds of apples a month, which I know seems like a lot, but for a family of 5, if you divide that between 5 people, it's not a ton, I don't think. I got my apples at Aldi and all my other vegetables from Aldi, so this is what I needed. And then I also got, I think, 10 bananas. I always buy a couple extra bananas so I can get some in the freezer, and then we make banana muffins, banana bread, all of those homemade snacks that I was just referring to. So I got a couple of those in there, which I'm excited, and my son already found them. He's eating half of one right now. Out of impulse, I bought 2 things of chicken stock, and I completely forgot that I already have homemade chicken broth in my freezers that I just made, so that's no problem. These expire in March of 2023, so I've got time to use these. These will go down on my storage shelf, and I'll use these basically when I need them. They'll be nice to have, and one day I'll be happy that I have these stuck down there. The last 2 things I got were these dishwasher tabs. I had enough where I probably could have gotten through the month, but I didn't want it to be where I only had a couple days left and I ran out of dishwasher tabs, so I just bought them now. So a thing of these, and these last me a long time. There's 84 tabs in here. These usually last me somewhere between like 2 and 3 months, depending on how much I'm actually running the dishwasher. And then I got a thing of paper towels. These have been really nice to have. I talked about last month how we're potty training one of my kids, so these have been really nice to have for that, and just spills. And I like to keep these in the house, especially around the holidays when we're doing birthday parties, things like that, just to have on hand. And we've had a lot of those over the last couple of months. We're like out of the holidays, all my kids had birthdays, so I have not been able to tick any of these away and not have to purchase them every month. So I'm hoping this month will be time where I don't have to, I can stick some of these on the shelf and not have to worry about buying these for a while. But that is my entire Walmart haul for my family of 5. Like I said, I'll link up here and down in the description box my Aldi haul if you want to see the bulk of my groceries for the month of March.
Seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay.